Well, hi. This is January 21st, and I read recently where a young man who had written a book about going to heaven and coming back, he fessed up, said he made it all up, and surprisingly he said, well, not so surprisingly, I can't remember the fellow's name, but I think it was in a car accident or something. And he said, you don't need these books to help you to believe in God. He said, read the Bible instead of all these books. So I could probably made a lot of money off his book, and now they're pulling the book because he claimed it was a lie. And shortly after he wrote his, there was another book, and they made a movie, Heaven is for Real, about this kid that went to heaven and came back. And I don't know. I'm not going to call anybody a liar, but I've never liked those kinds of books, and I've always recommended against them. Only because every time I hear somebody talk about having gone to heaven and come back, it's always different. I mean, there's only one heaven, I think, and you would think if somebody went there and came back, it's like going to Florida. They come back and they all see the same thing. They went to the same town. I don't know if heaven has different towns. But one guy claimed went to heaven and had a squirt gun battle with Jesus. And some of them sound like they might even be credible. And maybe these people really did experience something. I don't know. I don't want to call them liars. But the bottom line is this. The Apostle Paul was taken up into the third heaven, 2 Corinthians chapter 12. And it could very well have been the time when he was in Asia Minor and he was stoned. I think it was in Lystra or Iconium, one of those cities. They stoned him, left him for dead. And he might have died and gone to heaven and come back. We don't know if that's the exact time it happened. But he claimed that he was taken up into the third heaven. And he said he saw things there and heard things. He said he heard things that it was not lawful for him to speak of. And I figure, if the Apostle Paul wasn't allowed to talk about it, why are these people writing these books? So, just my thought. Read your Bible. Forget about all this other stuff. Because, Anyway, hey, God bless you. Have a great day.